Bienvenidos, and thank you for tuning into another episode of Cocinado con Mariela. Today we are going to visit a traditional food from Mexico. Mexican food is so popular in the US that we even have Mexican fast food restaurants. On this show, you are going to find out just how easy and healthy it is to prepare your own food right at home. Today's menu is homemade enchiladas with fresh jicama and lime salad. First, let's talk about the history of the enchilada. An enchilada is basically a corn tortilla that's rolled around like a filling and then covered with chili pepper sauce. Enchiladas can be filled with lots of stuff like cheese, beans, potatoes, vegetables, meat, seafood. But today we will be making a meat and cheese filling. Enchiladas obviously originated from Mexico, and it started out as basically their practice of rolling tortillas around, and that's supposedly dated back to like the Mayan age. So traditionally, people in Mexico ate corn tortillas that were basically folded around fish. In the original form, the enchiladas were basically corn tortillas eaten without fillings and dipped in like chili sauce. But now they have many different types, such as like sauces as like mole, green verde, and red sauce. So today we will be making traditional enchiladas with a red tomato sauce. Now that our history lesson is complete, let's start cooking. I'm going to get changed, grab an apron, and head over to the kitchen where we will begin talking about our ingredients. Bienvenidos! Today we're going to be making fresh jicama salad along with homemade enchiladas. So first off, we should go over the ingredients. We need 1 pound of hamburger, 1/2 cup chopped green olives, 2 cups of grated cheese, 1 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, 1 8-ounce can of tomato paste, 2 cups water, which is right here, 1/2 cup chopped green olives, 2 cups of grated cheese, 1 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, 1 8-ounce can of tomato paste, 2 cups water, which is right here, 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 clove fresh garlic, and 3 dozen corn tortillas. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is brown the hamburger. I'm going to take it over to the stove and turn it on. And as you can already tell, probably, I have opened 1 can of tomato sauce already. So now I'm going to open it. Okay, so while this is browning, I'm going to gather together the ingredients used for the sauce. And you just pour in the ingredients into a 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 'And now since the hamburger is starting to sizzle, I'm going to what you do at this point is you chop it up. Okay, so I'm going to let this sit for a while and go back to making my sauce. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking the clove, I am sticking it in this little crusher, and I'm going to press down so that little slices of clove come and get into the sauce. And now that I have stirred it all the way, I am going to carry it over to another burner, turn the burner on, and then let the sauce simmer. And right now I'm going to check on the meat. What I'm going to do next is use my handy dandy olive chopper to chop these green olives. And just kind of nicely cut them. And as you can see, I am stirring the sauce so that it doesn't burn. I'm going to bring this to a boil and let it cook for 5 minutes. These are locally made corn tortillas with no preservatives. The only things that are in them are corn flour, water, and lime. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take a couple of them out and set them in the red bowl. The kitchen has been simplified. I have moved the sauce and the hamburger meat over here so that I can take the chopped olives and just kind of put them on top of the meat, and also take the cheese, a cup of cheese, and put that on top also. And now I'm going to stir it around. So that it gets nice and mixed up. Let's now take the tortillas and just kind of dip them in the sauce. What I did beforehand, to get them ready, I microwave the tortillas so that they're nice and flexible. And then you stick them in the pan that you're using. Take some of the hamburger meat, cheese, and olives, put it inside, and just roll. So basically the same thing. Put in the meat, cheese, and olives, and then roll. This could have made 36 enchiladas, but as you can tell, my pan is full, so let's just get some sauce and pour it over. Next comes the cheese, which we just sprinkle. My oven is going to be put on 350, and I'm going to set them in for 20 minutes, and we're just going to let them cook. Now we are going to move on ahead to the second portion of this cooking video. Right here I have a jicama, and it's basically related to the potato. And what I've already kind of begun to do is peel it. I had to actually cut the jicama with a knife to get like the peel off because my peeler wasn't really working that well, so you may have to do that. Right now I'm slicing it, taking the slice and chopping it into bite-sized pieces. Jicama is a little bland, so a lime can usually add a lot of flavor. And all we need to do is just press the lime down to kind of soften it. After you're done rolling it, you just cut it in half. I'm going to take the limes and squeeze them over the jicama. The enchiladas are done now. These look so yummy, so I'm just gonna let them kind of cool while I finish up the jicama salad. All that's left to do is the chili powder. Just take some in your hand, pinch, and then sprinkle. finished and it looks so yummy. Muy bien. And to top it off, I have some Mexican soda, pineapple flavored, and I am going to take it.
Viene bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Ese lunar qui tiene cielito lindo junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Cooking with Maddie, and I hope that you guys enjoy making your own enchiladas.
Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Ese lunar qui tiene cielito lindo.
Oh, shoot. That's not on. Oh!
You pray about this.
The fire came out of my face. It's not fitting in there. Okay, so while that's browning, I'm going to get the, what's it called? And now I'm going to, wait, what? Okay. It's like this doesn't want to come out. These are corn tortillas. The only thing that are in them is wheat. Yay, so we're all